A live look between the hedges. Sanford Stadium and Athens. You work the entire season to put yourself in position to thrive, to excel in games like this. A late season top 10 showdown, playoff implications aplenty. It's the Texas Longhorns and the Georgia Bulldogs. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe down on the sidelines, and Holly, a little familiarity in this one.
Guys, I caught up with the Longhorns head coach before the game. Coach said his message to the team this week is we have got to play every single game like it's a playoff game. They have done well in the conference so far, and he wants to continue that dominance, but consistency is the key. He keeps telling it.
Georgia about to kick it off to get us underway. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic. So Georgia's offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off the play fake on first down. Oh, it's picked off. That was not on the opening script of plays. The turnover as the defense makes a play early.
And that can be frustrating for a defense sometimes, man. You get the stop, you force the punt, and then your offense gives it right back. It's frustrating, but you've got to be able to handle those ebbs and flows, the roller coaster ride. When your offense puts you in a bad spot like they did here, you have to be able to answer.
Here comes the Georgia offense, ready to go on the attack. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it's...
Oh, he's got some space! To the house! Touchdown, Georgia!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go downfield. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7. On the run from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Back to throw, it's Wilkins. Makes the grab. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
I like the QB here. Very decisive, understanding. I get the ball to my slot guy. He can make plays after it. Like the quickness, the speed, the elusiveness. You watch it, man. Just he catches the football, and a big play can happen. And you saw after the catch, man, he's got some wheels.
On target. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. Man, what a matchup. The stakes are really high. Both teams in the top 10, playoff positioning, all the things that go with a midseason showdown, guys.
And these are just fun for us because we got a little bit more juice, too, because both teams in playoff contention, both teams high aspirations, a big showdown, a big prove-it game, Palmer, for both these squads.
And it's been fun because these two teams seem to be revving up right at the right moment. They've gotten better and better as the weeks have progressed, and now we've got this major clash, head-to-head in front of the entire country, all eyes watching.
The Dogs have it with a 1st and 10. Off play action. Oh, they're after him. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat. Really need to find a productive play this time on 2nd and long. Back to pass. They'll run the screen. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. Now this defense could really use a stop on third down as the offense has had its way. Well, guys, it's Georgia holding the lead at the end of the quarter. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. They'll move the wide receiver. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs! How about that shot into the end zone, and he makes the grab for the score.
I don't know what play they called, but I would call it again because the defense had no idea.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this. Here comes the Bulldog offense out to start the drive. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
Out of the gun, the inside give. Good blocking, good running, pickup of 6 out to the 30. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be third and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Still running at the 40. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. And the Dogs, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Running inside. It's Gentry. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Now he's looking to throw it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Johnson.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
They make the tackle, but he's got enough to give Georgia a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Scanning the field is Wilkins. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Guys, it's almost impossible to overstate the importance of this game. The result might well be the cut line between really good bowl and the playoffs.
It's a really good point, Reese, because at this point of the season late, this is a resume builder, and this might be the win that you need to improve your status and impress the committee so that they put you in the college football playoff.
Yeah, in these top 10 games, they get more attention. More people are there, more people are covering, more people are talking about it, more people are spreading it. So obviously to do it on this stage will go a long way to determining whether this team gets in the playoff.
Under fire. It's caught. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line. The Bulldogs go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Gets it out fast. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Fires into the end zone. And it's caught! Touchdown, Bulldog! That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over.
Coming out with it, it's Agbana. He gets a block. He's finally brought down after a... Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They'll send the tight end in motion. Got the quick completion. It'll be a gain of 6, sets up 2nd and 4. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. And the Bulldogs can really attack on this 2nd and short. Finds his man, it's Johnson. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. The Dogs come to the line in the hurry-up.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Man, the defense, they haven't had an answer for this guy. He has been lighting them up in the pass game early and often so far, and that time just not able to hook up with his quarterback.
Looking to pass, it's Wilkins. A little screen to the running back. Just a gain of 2, and now they're looking at 3rd and 8.
Listen, nice completion, short gain. Now you get to 3rd down. 3rd down's more manageable. But guess what? If I don't get it on 3rd down, I still got that 4th down in my pocket. Nowadays, analytics, we're going for it anyways.
Moving out to the right. It's a fumble on the play. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
And he was under so much duress on that play. You saw him scrambling, trying to buy time, doing everything he can to keep the play alive, but the defense just kept coming in waves, and he got a little bit downfield before they finally knocked it out and jumped on that fumble.
They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. To the air on 1st down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Back to pass. Got a man, it's Johnson. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Bulldogs using their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking to throw on 3rd. Here's the pressure. He's sacked. This defense all over it. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. 1 more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Lofts one high and deep. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now. The Bulldogs offense is on the field and ready to get this drive cranked up. They had a really productive first half, but in a game like this, they better keep it up.
You know, at halftime, the offense and defense separate, and they kind of go over their own adjustments. You know the offense will stand to themselves very quietly. Guys, we're not going to stop anybody. We got to keep scoring if we're going to win this game. So the pressure's on them here in the second half, Dave.
Yeah, and you get the ball first. And so it's been a high-scoring first half. You get to go out here now and make a statement. Start this half, say, listen, we're going to keep scoring points, and then maybe help some, alleviate some of that pressure on your defense.
And the Dogs lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Give to the back. knocked down for the tackle.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Throws to the tight end. Finds a man in the middle. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Now the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And this guy's showing off his hands again, understanding where the football's going. He breaks on the football so quick. And guess what? He makes plays when he breaks on it. That's 2 interceptions here through 3/4 of a football game.
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
Open the drive with a chunk play out past the 40, and they are in business on first down. They'll move the tight end. They'll run it from the gun. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll keep it on the ground. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. Dropping back, it's Wilkins. Oh, he can't hang on. Almost had the interception, and this guy makes so many big plays, but couldn't come up with that one. It'll be 4th down.
Well, you can see the frustration on this.
The goalpost breathing down their neck as they're backed up in their own end, starting the drive from their own 1. They'll run it. And the defense was just daring them to throw over the top, and the offense didn't, and they got stuffed. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Trying to impose their will with the run. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on 3rd down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused.
We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They're in a precarious spot here, that lofty perch in the rankings, hanging in the balance unless they can do something to save themselves here. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. From the gun, the ground game. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. They'll try to run for it. He gets it past the sticks, and Georgia has a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Handoff from the gun.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you could give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Looking to throw, it's Wilkins. Here comes the heat. Finds his big tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They'll throw on 3rd and short. He's got him in the flat. He stopped almost immediately. He didn't get much, but he didn't need much. They've got the first down. They absolutely had to have that 3rd down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get the 3rd down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to keep it in the air. Looking left. This time he's got it. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. Off play action on 1st down. Looking to the big tight end. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Bringing the heat. Blasted as he lets it go. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Looking for a man. It's Wilkins. Completes it in the middle.
Well, I know it's early in the drive, and you're just trying to get completions and get the drive going, but this is 2 minutes, and you're trailing. I mean, you've got to take some shots down the field and be a little bit more aggressive, put some pressure on this defense.
No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Rushes on him. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly.
What a fantastic job by the defense that time, forcing the incompletion. They've got the lead late, setting up 4th down. Can they come up with one more stop? If they get it, they might win this game.
Down a possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. He spikes it, clock stops as they try to rally late. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Motion from the wideout. Back to throw, and he's got to do it here late. Upstairs to make the catch. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. What a show both of these teams put on today. A couple of outstanding squads, hotly contested battle all the way to the very end.
Yeah, we came into this one expecting this to be a back-and-forth battle. We knew it was going to go down late into the 4th quarter. At the end of the day, the higher-ranked team, David, they were really able to lean on those playmakers and that leadership they've got in the locker room.
Yeah, and now I think even more so, you're starting to believe in them. They're battle tested.